There was once a young coder named Arnav. By day, he sat in his dimly lit room, eyes fixed on streams of code that built apps, games, and virtual worlds for millions to use. His fingers moved fast, shaping what others would later touch, see, and feel. One night, exhausted after hours of debugging, he fell asleep at his desk. In his dream, he found himself in an endless room made of flowing binary codes, zeros, and ones cascading down infinite walls like glowing waterfalls. He saw a man sitting cross-legged in the center, draped in simple robes, with eyes closed, glowing faintly in the dim light of this coded realm. Arnav walked closer and asked, "Who are you?" The man opened his eyes and smiled softly. "I am the architect of this reality." Arnav laughed. "So, you're a programmer?" "No," the man replied, his voice echoing with a profound calmness. "I am simply aware that I am coding my reality with every thought, emotion, and intention. Just like you code these worlds for others, you code your world with your consciousness." Arnav felt a chill run through him. The walls of code turned into scenes from his life. Childhood memories, heartbreaks, dreams left unfulfilled, silent prayers whispered into the dark, moments of kindness that rippled into the lives of strangers. He realized that just as he writes codes that manifest as visual worlds, his beliefs and dominant thoughts were creating experiences in his own life. Every unspoken assumption, every silent expectation, every hidden fear was shaping his reality like invisible commands written into the universe's operating system. When Arnav awoke at dawn, the sun streaming through his window, he felt a deep knowing within. He closed his laptop and whispered to himself, "I am not just a coder of virtual worlds. I am the coder of my own life." What if life itself is a program? What if the universe is an infinite operating system and your consciousness is the user interface? Modern quantum physicists like John Wheeler proposed the theory of it from bit, suggesting that physical reality arises from informational binary decisions. In simpler words, everything is information, and what we call matter is simply structured, condensed information. This aligns with what ancient mystics have said for centuries. Hindu sages called the world Maya, an illusion coded by Brahman, the ultimate consciousness. Buddhist texts describe reality as empty of inherent nature, arising from perception and interdependent origination. The Hermetic teachings spoke of the all is mind, suggesting the universe is mental. If you were to open your mind like a command prompt and type in your beliefs, what would you find running as your background processes? Would you see scripts like, "I am not good enough," "Life is a struggle," "People cannot be trusted," or would you find empowering commands, "I am divinely guided," "Abundance flows to me easily," "My reality reflects my inner peace"? Every thought is like a line of code. Repeated thoughts become scripts. Emotionalized thoughts become powerful subroutines that override even your conscious intentions. For example, you might consciously think, "I want to be wealthy," but if your subconscious script is, "Money is evil," then your reality manifests the underlying code, not the conscious wish. Dr. Bruce Lipton's work in epigenetics shows that our beliefs can even influence gene expression. The subconscious mind runs 95% of your life, like an autopilot system coded from your early environment, parental beliefs, cultural conditioning, and traumatic imprints. If you want to change your reality, you must debug your subconscious scripts. Ask yourself daily, what are my hidden assumptions about life, love, money, and self-worth? Are these assumptions empowering or limiting? Who coded them into me, and are they serving my highest purpose? Quantum physics reveals the observer effect. Particles exist as waves of possibilities until observed, collapsing into a defined state. This means that reality exists in infinite potentials until your observation, expectation, and belief collapse it into your experienced reality. You are the coder and the observer. You write the code and you run it. If you walk into a situation expecting betrayal, your subconscious mind will filter every action to find betrayal. You will notice suspicious words, dismiss genuine love, and highlight perceived rejection. If you walk into a situation expecting peace, you will notice moments of calm, kindness in words, and reasons to feel safe. Your expectation is the command line input that collapses potentials into experienced events. How do you recode your reality? Awareness. Observe your thoughts without judgment. Meditation is the debugger tool of consciousness. It shows what runs silently beneath your actions. Affirmation. Replace outdated code with empowering affirmations. Speak them aloud with feeling, as if rewriting the commands permanently. Emotionalization. Feel what your new code implies. Emotion is the energy that activates the program. Visualization. See your desired reality as already coded and running. The mind does not differentiate between imagination and reality at the neurological level. Consistent action. Actions are the final execution of your inner codes. Align them with your new scripts daily. Behind the mind coding your reality lies an even greater coder, your higher self or divine consciousness. This aspect of you exists beyond fear, trauma, and conditioning. It holds your highest potential scripts: peace, purpose, abundance, compassion. When you surrender to this higher programmer within, you align your reality with divine intelligence. This is why sages emphasize prayer, devotion, and surrender, not because you are powerless, but because you access the ultimate source code that governs the universe when you merge with the higher self. Tonight, before you sleep, ask yourself, what am I coding into my reality today? What background scripts are sabotaging my desires? What new commands will I install tomorrow? Remember Arnav's dream. You are not just a user of this reality. You are the coder. You are the programmer. You are the observer. And behind it all, you are the pure consciousness witnessing the matrix of your own creation.